I am here to tell you that having an invisible illness does not make you any less of a person. Having a disability does not mean you are disabled. Hello, friends and family, and welcome back to episode 2 of my show. This is Navigate with Natalie. Okay, can you tell me if you've heard any of these before? But you don't look that sick. Oh, you are far too young to have that. You seem to act normal. Are you allowed to park there? You can't be this tired all the time. That must be laziness. Okay, so tell me, I'm sure you have heard many of those before and probably more. And unfortunately, those are comments from people who are just not educated about invisible illnesses or hidden disability. And that is what I'm here to talk about. I'm here to educate and inspire and show other people that it is okay to share and to tell people what you have. Don't be afraid. There was a long time where I didn't tell people what I went through. I kind of suffered silently, but some days it's just too hard to do that. And we need to help others learn that invisible illnesses, a hidden disability, they do exist. Because let me tell you this, the facts that I have found about invisible illnesses, according to the CDC, 10% of Americans suffer from some type of invisible illness. And according to the World Health Organization, 1 in 10 people worldwide suffer. That is 1.3 billion people. So 1.3 billion people cannot be making this up. And there are a ton of different disabilities, invisible illnesses out there. Far too many for me to go over all of them. We need to band together and educate and just and there's a certain way to educate people. You know, you can't just be like, see, I told you so. No, that's not how it's going to work. You have to just nudge people in the right direction. So nudge people in the right direction, send them to my channel, send them to a website talking about invisible illnesses, because there are so many out there. There are thousands of out there that people suffer from every day. I suffer from every day. I have what is called Ehlers Danlos syndrome, which is a connective tissue disorder. I also have degenerative disc disease, where my back and my discs are not strong. So I keep on getting bulging discs. I had surgery a couple years ago on my back, and unfortunately, since then, the disc in between my vertebrae herniated again, and it is pressing against the nerve root leading down my leg, down my left leg, and just causing tremendous pain all the time. Just this week, I had to go to the doctors again and have 2 injections in my back to see if that'll help alleviate some pain. I'm trying so hard to avoid surgery again. I do not want to go down that path. It is not fun. It would be more intensive if I do it again, but I am here to inspire others, inspire those with some type of hidden illness, some type of invisible disability to come out of the shadows and share what you have. Tell me in the comments if you want to share. You don't have to. No pressure whatsoever. If you want to share your story or tell me a little bit about yourself, I would love to hear it. If you want to send me a private message, do that too, and we can chat and talk. And if you want, I can share your story anonymously. I would love to do that. I'm sure people would be inspired by you. So here are some examples. These are not all the invisible illnesses out there. Here are some examples that I have that I'm aware of, and there's thousands out there. I know there, but here's just a slight drop in the pan of what is out there. So there is chronic fatigue, Ehlers-Danlos, like I have, lupus, Lyme disease, celiac disease, arthritis, autism, diabetes, endometritis, multiple sclerosis, fibromyalgia, cancer, Crohn's disease. All of those are invisible to the naked eye. You don't see it on someone's outside appearance. And unfortunately, if someone can't see the disability, they rush to judgment and say something about it. And that's where I'm trying to end that. And of course, I'm not, I'm just one person. I'm not going to end what people think, but just educate others to let them know that there are people suffering and you can't see it. So please do not rush to judgment. So if you see someone parking in a handicapped and you can't noticeably see a cast or a walker or anything like that, you don't know what battles they are fighting every day. So be kind, stop for a second, and just move on your merry way if you don't know anything about them. In simplest terms, an invisible disability can affect you physically, mentally, or neurologically, but it can limit your movement, senses, and activities. I am here to tell you that having an invisible illness does not make you any less of a person. Having a disability does not mean you are disabled. I know that for a fact because I am proof that my disability does not have to hold me back. I am fortunate enough to be able to still work full time. I am a full-time mom. Yes, full-time mom. I have my husband too. He's a full-time parent. We're both full-time parents. We work full time, but we also have a full social life and we travel. It's not always easy. I'm not saying I don't hurt afterwards, but I can do it because I can do hard things. So of course, it is not always easy to do all these things. It does come with its challenges, but being able to talk about it openly has made all the difference in the world. I have been fortunate enough where I have been able to find a work from home job. That has helped me tremendously. It's taken a lot of time and a lot of hurdles. It's a learning curve of definitely going from, because it took me years to find this certain job. I'm still doing what I used to do. I don't have to sit in the car and travel 20 minutes there and 20 minutes back. And that has alleviated a lot of my pain because I'm able to be home, and if I'm having a bad day on my break, I can go lay down. I am very thankful for this work from home job. I did for 15 years work. I was either working in an office or I worked in a warehouse. It was a struggle doing that as well. But now that I work from home, it does come with its own challenges, and I'll talk more. I'll do an episode about that, working from home and having an invisible illness. For the most part, it has been a blessing, and I'm very thankful for it. Like I said before, unfortunately, there are going to be people out there who will judge, who will only see the outward appearance of you. But if we can band together, if we can share our stories, share our struggles and our triumphs, don't just share the bad things, share the good things too. I'm thankful enough and blessed enough that I can travel. Like, those are my triumphs, is being able to still travel and having the right pain management. Sometimes I do struggle with pain management. Trust me, these past few weeks have not been fun. I keep on advocating for myself, going back to the doctors because I'm not even 40 yet and it hurts to walk. It shouldn't be that way. But I just want you to know you are not alone. We are not alone. I am here to listen. I want you to know you're not alone. Let's create this community of people. Let's uplift each other. Let's share our stories. And I want you to join me in my next video where I'm going to talk about ways we can share our invisible illnesses, maybe without even speaking. There are ways to do that. So join me in the next episode where I talk about what we can wear, what we can show to help others understand that we may need just a little more help than just the average person when we are out shopping or traveling. Let's step out of the shadows and share with our community what we have. And I want you to always remember that you and we can do hard things. I'll see you soon. Thanks for joining me. Have a good day.